Let's review this Easter crochet basket from Five Below. It was labeled, I think, at $6, and I just finally finished mine today. The instructions were very good. The only thing that I didn't like was that the bow and this part of the ear was in the Afghan stitch, which is Tunisian crochet, and it didn't do a good job of teaching you how to do that. So you do have to learn it if you don't know it, and that wasn't apparent on the outside packaging that it came in with multiple stitches. And when I glanced at here, you can tell that that looks a little different, but if I was just looking at that in the store like I was, I didn't really pay attention, so I didn't know that that was the Afghan stitch. I didn't know that that was completely different. So that's one thing that's a little bit of a flaw. It came with everything that it needed. Plenty of yarn. You're gonna end up with, I had 2 balls of this, and this was a huge ball. I had extra of this, this, and this. A tiny bit extra of this, and you get just enough of this. And kind of just enough of this. You'll have a tiny bit left over. I ended up using my own yarn for the eyes because I was experimenting with theirs to do something else. So if you want to experiment, maybe experiment with your own yarn first if you have any. But yeah, overall I would give this a 4.5 out of 5. This one was very successful. I would not do it again myself because the crochet hook is 3.5. So the yarn is very small and tedious, and it takes an extremely long time. I think it probably took me over a week, because somewhere between 1 and 3 weeks, because A, I can't do it all the time. I have a daughter, and B, it's just a tiny hook and little yarn and a ton of rows. The basket part takes the longest. This part is the trickiest because you have to sew so flatly to not curve your ears. I wasn't being slow enough to not get tricks. Oh, that just went up. My wire is being sassy. And it's a little wobbly, but the ears do stand up. I just put some tissue paper in here, which would be fine without this little fabric that I already had from the Dollar Tree. But yeah, 4.5 out of 5. That's one of the most successful ones that I've had, especially with the instructions. The instructions in this one has been the best so far. Let me know how yours went, or if you are interested in these kind of videos, I can keep doing them. I love doing these. I probably will anyways. Happy crafting!